peel is particularly good for congestion. Some skins, they have problems very deep inside, the areas which are quite hard to address. For example, someone had acne or any inflammation, and then it takes months and months for body to clear it. So corals actually go very deep inside and then can help to decongest such skin. Another example is deep pores and very kind of oily, clogged, congested skin. That's when corals are one of the best treatments. Because whatever we put on the surface, there are so many peelings and lasers and other modalities, but they actually go on the surface. And some of them can go deeper by destroying more of the skin. However, it comes with a downtime. And deeper we go, more downtime patient has. So we can avoid it by a couple of modalities really only. The first is injections, when we inject deep inside where the problem is, deliver active medication in a focus where the problem is maximum, so we can actually clear this a bit quicker. Another modality is actually coral peel. Corals has few features. It's actually organic corals from fresh water. I like to give it to smell for the patient because it actually smells a little bit like swarm, like you can feel it's natural. So it's actual organic corals, and they're such a tiny particles when that they can actually sleep between, not without much damaging of the epidermis. They actually can sleep between very deep inside and then stay there for at least 3 days. Patient can definitely feel it. Each time they touch the skin, they feel it's like a little corals inside, like feels like a little glass inside. So they know it's actually working for longer than just a normal peel, which lasts for 15 minutes. The time of exposure of coral peel is for 3 days. That's why it's much more effective. Naturally, coral has phytoncides. That's a natural antibiotic which can suppress or kill parasites, bacteria, or other kind of competitive microorganism. Corals are quite strong collagen stimulator, so it's kind of sitting inside and kind of create like a collagen around it. That's why like a lax and saggy skin can actually be more firm. And also corals have to kind of keep things moving, keep microcirculation and lymph and all this kind of trash from the skin which was accumulated for a while will be getting out. And not on the top, which you can do with other modalities, it's from the bottom, inside of the skin. So that's quite unique really treatment, and as you can imagine it's quite good for long term, and also patient can see effects straight away. So now we'll do procedure and you can see how it's actually done. The patient can have makeup. It will be looking like a little bit of redness, like they've been in a shower or in a gym, and you can just put makeup and not you can see anything. So quite important nowadays for people to have a nice treatments but not much. Okay, Maria have been having the peel for a while now. Can you please describe how it feels now?
Feels like my pores are sort of tightening, and it feels like I've got like a bit of, still a little bit of tingling, but it's very comfortable. It's not uncomfortable. I'm not in pain. Even when I'm talking, I can feel like it's very tight.
Exactly right. One of the effects of the coral peel is actually skin tightening and firming of the skin. So that's why patients can see results straight away. If they go to work after that or to some event, they actually look nicer. If I touch you, can you feel like it's a little, like a pieces of glass or corals inside?
Yeah,
and that's effect will be for 3 days. And that's why it's so efficient. It actually works for 3 days, not just for 15 minutes. We left the coral peel on the skin. It has the surfactant features, so which means it actually create like a nice kind of closed surface which locks the corals and actually push it inside, and then skin just close, so the corals will not actually get out. It also give additional skin tightening and skin lifting effect, so we can actually have better results straight away. And after a few minutes, we don't really have like particular time. You really look at the reaction of the skin. If skin is very it's needed more. If skin is quite damaged, it takes a little bit longer time. And if skin is quite nice and healthy and patient done it in the past, the skin actually takes shorter time to close. So we're waiting when it will be closed, then we'll remove the peel and we follow with other procedures, depends on the skin, which helps to rejuvenate. Some of them can be hyaluronic acid mask, because hyaluronic acid molecules quite large and they cannot go through the skin. So while we have these little channels created by corals, it's much easier for like nice hyaluronic acid moisturizing molecules to go deeper to the skin and have a better results. Sometimes we do LED. It's a special light which actually boosts collagen, decrease inflammation in the skin, and long term it's a very good adjustment. So we just look at the skin and play pretty much with the particular situation of the patient. All these additional modalities, masks, LED treatments, that's included into coral peel procedure. Taking off is the worst part in terms of the pain, just because it's actually little pieces of the corals inside. Patient can actually feel something. As you can see, the skin looks a bit, just a slightly tiny bit of like pinkish, like the girl was in a shower or had like a gym workout, but nothing else, although it feels like there is no skin anymore. You can also see the straight away lifting and tightening effect, although this is not the main effect why we're doing. We're actually doing it for fit and sit, like antibacterial effect from deep inside of the skin. We do this for collagen stimulation and kind of offloading the skin from all this kind of congestion from deep inside. So the skin actually looks quite like ready to go to work after that. Quite nice way.
It definitely feels tighter as well, everything.
You can see like some effect straight away, so Maria's face is already fresher, but the best results when it will be fit and sit effect in a few days and look more glowing, especially if you do the whole course. That will be a more long-term effect. Now the best time, as you can see, like Maria's body is getting far and far away from me because it is a little bit uncomfortable each time I touch. But that's it, normal pain. So now it will be just a nice part when you will have a nice mask and LED. So for Maria we decided to do LED. She has a bit of more pigmentation, inflammation, but she's nice and young. She doesn't need any like masks or any active ingredients as yet. Wait for my age really, but now the best part. Now it's all nice.